At last, the Fresh League Championship. Ooh, so it's finally time. I got butterflies. It's our first one-on-one battle, and to make things worse, it's a championship match, so this attracts an audience. What makes it different than running the club on any other night? I did a few of these as a hostess, and even though the stakes were different back then, it was still intense. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. What if I spill on a customer or something? Don't do that. You'll do fine, Yuki-chan. Fear of failure is worse than failure itself, Yuki-san. I've done everything from tripping to spilling a fruit platter on a customer's lap, and I always came out okay. Not even you are perfect, Yuki-san? I'll take comfort in that and work through my fears too. How'd you recover from dropping a fruit platter on a guy? You didn't know Yuki back in the 80s. She was a little bit clumsy, but also everyone was way too mean to her, and I feel like she probably did it on purpose because she was sick of being pushed around. The more we know about our enemy, the better we'll feel. Who are we up against here? They're called Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and of course, it's one of Kanzaki's. They're the newest club in the group, but their #1 girl is Kana-chan, and she's spectacular. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say she's how they became the Fresh League champion. Yuki-san, how do you know all of this? It's my job to know our competitors, so I researched them on this forum I lurk on. Oh. But the rest of the staff there are nothing to write home about. In fact, there's rumor that they've got big egos, so if we can come together as a team, we can win. You've really done your homework. Speaking of, long time no see, everyone. Kanzaki. I merely didn't expect you to climb this high. Moldy as you are, you're still a legend, Yuki-san. Fuck you. You take that back. She's not moldy yet. What do you mean yet? Why is everyone so mean to Yuki? Yuki best girl. Fuck all y'all. Regardless, your little rally ends here. Allow me to introduce you to Kana-chan, the #1 girl of Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and your opponent today. She looks... I know, she looks like a toy doll come to life. Like, just between the hairstyle and the outfit. So you're Kana-chan. Kana has the potential to lead the next generation of hostesses. You should study her closely. And Kana, I need not remind you that failure won't be tolerated, correct? Of course not, sir. Wow, way to do that in front of us. To, like, let us know that, like, you're pushing him around and stuff. Sorry, but I don't plan on losing. Neither do I. Wow, it's getting steamy in here or what? Let's get this battle started before it gets too hot to handle. Cabaret Club Grand Prix Fresh League Championship. It's too long of a title. So Mori Forshine challenges the reigning champ, Hiroshima Sweet Goddess. We can win this. I'm with you there. I'll give it my all. Girls, let's crush it. Kana-san, please. You know you're gonna win if you do what you always do. We'll do our own thing. Yeah. Oh. We have found the new Pocket Circuit Fighter. We have found the new Pocket Circuit Fighter. Why are you in our club? They opened early. They're already getting sales. They opened early. They're cheating. They're cheating. Someone go over and kick them in the balls. I know it's a cast of women, but still though. I'm sure at least one of them would. Come on. Ahead? She opened early. She cheated. Of course she's ahead. Of course she's ahead. Cheater. Cheater, cheater, pumpkinator. Literally have no idea how you're meant to beat them when they're already that far ahead. What the fuck? Literally impossible for us to have gotten any further than what we are right now. Literally impossible. I've been serving people with the best people that I have as instantly as I can. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh, well, at least there is someone here who you like. Okay. Rich! Oh, let's go. Who's got the best? Okay, you've got the best health for the rich person. Let's go. Oh, and it's a full session with the rich one too. Oh, let's fuck. That's our first rich customer, actually. Alright, guest glass, there we go. Alright, we're actually catching up. They started ahead, but now that we've got all these people, we're actually doing okay. Alright, and you'd like a guest glass? Let's go. They're gonna do fever shit and fuck me over, aren't they? And like make our customers leave or something? I remember that being a thing in the previous games. Okay. Another person here. You want help? Okay. You would like a towel. Let's go. Although we are actually going to get the fever before they do, so maybe if we use fever the moment we get it, then we'll actually be doing some good shit. And let it go now. Pop it now. Okay, that's decent. I was hoping for the rich person to get fever time, but that's okay. That's okay. We can rock with this. We can rock with this. This is okay. Do you want to extend? Yes! Another fever. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get another fever time before they get another, and then, yeah, we're actually gonna crush this. We'll actually be fine. We'll actually be totally fine. Alright, praise the girl. There we go. She needs that health for the rest of this, hopefully. Okay, are you ready for this? Okay, you need help? Yes. Alright, you would like an ashtray. Okay, if we get this fever to pop on the rich person, like, oh my god. I mean, we're already so far ahead. Like, we're already this far ahead. Come on, do it. Ah, the rich person doesn't want to get fevered. Damn it, can't you feel my fever? Or however the lyrics of that go, Kiyuki! Yeah. No one likes Kiyuki. Alright, a guest glass. There you are. I feel like we're gonna beat our max score that we already had for this place by a fuck ton right now. We're getting really good in terms of the people that we've actually got here. Oh, come on. Can we get a fever before long? And then we can actually guarantee that the rich table gets it. So these two tables are both about to finish. Praise the girl. There she goes. Guest left's very satisfied. And there you go. Girl recovered a little. Guest left very satisfied. Well, I should have given her a bigger gift considering her health is way worse, but that's fine. I'll still be fine with the money considering how much we've got. Alright, come on. Give me that fever. I want that rich fever time. Even if it's only for a little bit. Even if it's only for a little bit. I still want that rich fever time. Praise the girl. You're poor, that's fine. Yeah, you've got a lot of health. Come on, give me that fever, give me that fever, give me that fever! Fever! There it is. Okay. You've got more health, there you go. We're slightly dominating. We're slightly fucking crushing it. We're slightly crushing it. Give the girl a reward. Because she's very, very poor on health. And the guy's yelling at her about it. But still apparently in a very good condition. Apparently still in a very good condition. Okay, yeah, the other girl's like way exhausted. Alright. Alright, rich person. There you go. Girl gets a reward for that. You were there for like most of that. There you go. Yeah, if you grind enough, it turns out you can just fucking win really easily. It's just like Cabaret Club of old. Okay, you've actually got the best health out of everyone that this person likes. Shit. That's not amazing. Alright, you would like a towel. There you go. Yeah, you just gotta be powerful enough that they can never enter favor. Because them entering favor is what kills you. So we're fine. Alright, Mariko like has a lot going on there. Let's go. What a health. Not that much health is gonna matter at this far into it, but you know, still be nice. Still be nice. You'd like an ashtray? There's an ashtray for you. Look at how much money that is. That's so much more than any of the previous things. What the fuck? Alright, come on, mash that favor time out. There it is. Favor time. There you go. Extend session? Oh yeah. We're gonna have an entire everything's in favor. Let's go. Well, not literally everything, but oh yeah, let's go. Wow, we slightly crushed it. We started off with a slow start, but then it went really fucking well. and then everything kind of got decimated. Get fucked. Get fucked, Hiroshima Sweet Goddess. Kinda get fucked on. Paradise League promotion! Yeah, let's go. Look at all the level ups. Look at all the level ups. Look at Kyuki still be way down there. Never gonna get this platinum training. Let's go! And the winner is... For Shine! New champion's born. The Fresh League has a fresh new champion. We did it! We beat the snot out of the suite. Yeah! You guys did great out there. Impossible. I'm sorry. You've proved just how useless you are today, Kana. Be gone. The group has no further need of you. What? Just like that? Huh? Really? The Kazaki group is the embodiment of perfection. Make all the excuses you want, but you lost to this dingy club, and you've sullied our name in doing so. Don't make the mistake of showing your faces before me again. Yuki-san and Kiryu, was it? It seems I've underestimated you. But with the Paradise League... I don't understand how you've underestimated Yuki. She literally did this in the past. You'll find yourselves, well, out of your league. Throw yourselves a little party if you want tonight, but there'll be no mercy next time. Farewell. Bye. Get your shit pushed in, asshole. Gigi giving him the business. Mine too. It's like he has a talent for it. Well, the good news is that we get to move on to the next league. Yes, this is far from over. So what are you gonna do about this? Oh, they're still here. He just got us fired, and we finally found a club where we didn't have to try. Did you get lazy or something? If you'd pulled more weight, we'd still have our jobs. Oh, these two suck. What? You're the one who just said you didn't try. I was really hustling the whole time. Are you giving us lip now? You just stuck up because people think you're cute. She gets one compliment and suddenly she thinks she's the queen. What a prissy bitch. No, that's... Hey, what's going on here? Hmm? I'm sorry, this is an A-B conversation. Maybe see your way out of it. No, I've decided. You should be ashamed of yourselves, ganging up on poor Kana-chan like that. What? I'm not one to pick fights, but you two were totally useless tonight. Even I could tell Kana-chan was the only one doing any work. You're both just big old buttheads. Excuse you. Psst. If she throws a punch, you'll break it off, right? Yeah. Kana-chan was radiant out there tonight. Every customer from her tables left with an ear-to-ear grin. And you tell her to work harder? I'm sorry, but are your eyes working? You're just decorations for your noses. What? Who do you think you are? I like that girl. Yeah. Kana-chan, don't you dare take what these haters say to heart. You are awesome, so stay confident, okay? Right. Thank you. Oh, now you're gonna snuggle up to the enemy? This is so lame. Let's go. Fuck you. And have a fun trip back to Loserville. I like Yuki too. Yuki-san, thank you. It's just a shame our customers don't like her. It's all good. I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to escalate things like that. I was pretty sure you're gonna get punched. Well, we're all guilty of adding fuel to the fire sometimes. Kiryu, you cannot say sometimes in this game. It's been almost every single interaction you've had. But it's still not good, yeah. Okay, is that what I did? I guess I'll be more careful from now on. On the bright side, I think you've made a lasting impression. We can bill you as the fire-breathing hostess or something. Hey, that's good. What? Let's not, okay. You're laughing too? Fortnite seems like a fun club. This is how I wanted my club to be too. And it's the same deal of just the platinums are just like, yeah, my old job fucking sucked. Can I just work here instead? You guys seem cool. I only became a hostess after Kazaki-san scared me for the job. But I found the job fun, and Kazaki-san seemed to have high expectations for me. So I worked my hardest to meet them. But the older girls didn't seem to like me because of that. The better my results, the more nasty things they said about me. It's terrible. But I couldn't let that be an excuse. So I worked through it, and yet, I still lost everything in the end. If only I'd endured it better. Maybe I could have worked harder to make up for them. Kana-chan. It isn't right at all. What? A cabaret club isn't something you can bear all by yourself. The girls, the staff, the manager, everyone has to work together to earn every smile. It's a team effort. Kiryu-san. So trying to carry all that by yourself, it would break even the strongest of us. If you can share the struggles, you can share the joy too. Isn't it the same way with friends? Friends? You're right. I tried to carry it all alone. I didn't want to depend on anyone but myself so they wouldn't hate me. But I've never thought of anyone around me as a friend. How can I expect them to treat me any differently? Kana-chan. Well, if you'd like, would you want to become our friends? What? It might be small compared to the Kanzaki group, but I think this club might just be what you've always wanted, Kana-chan. Kiyuki-chan. And I think I'd like to be your friend too. Is that okay? Ah, of course. If you'll have me, I'd love to. Wonderful! Thanks, Kana-chan. Hey, Kana's joined. Kiyuki-chan sure looks happy. Sometimes it takes a fight to make us grow, he says, knowing the feeling. And so does Yuki. Well, that was damn near 2 hours just for one club. This might take a while. It is possible it might take a hot minute to do this type of stuff. I knew it'd be rough, but I didn't expect Kanchan to actually lose. I'm more perturbed that such a chintzy club could disgrace the Kanzaki name. I'm rather pleased, to be honest. Well, we have stronger establishments in the Paradise League. They have no chance this time. Right, Aika? Probably not. I mean, I'll fight to win, but I still plan on having a good time. Aika-san, you're such a free spirit. Foreshine, I'll remember this. I'm gonna work to get Aika. I like Aika. Aika's cool. Now, let me quickly read your messages about the sex visual novel stuff that you were talking about, because there was just a lot going on there and stuff. I think they only explicitly showed the sex in the original VN though. In other continuous adaptations, it's only alluded to and not explicit. They still fuck though. Servants are not alive. When great heroes die, they ascend to the throne of heroes. Okita Tsuji is more of a comic relief character, though one strong enough to face the most serious threats. Having a wish is a requirement for being a servant, but it does not have to be specifically for the Grail. One character betrayed his lord in life, and their wish is to serve someone faithfully. Another just likes to fight. I'm familiar with that. Saber's wish is for someone else to become king of Camelot. And she thinks that it was her own flaws that led to Camelot's destruction. In truth, it was always fated to fall. Her reign pushed the fall back farther than anyone else could have. So, the servants are not alive, and then they come back, and then they still have sex with them. So there's also necrophilia, is what I'm learning. Got it. Got it. I understand now. I understand everything. We didn't actually reach the club until like half an hour, 45 minutes in. I was buying stuff. Speaking of, that's probably what we should do right now. I'm thinking maybe we should just, like, for the next couple of streams, alternate shit. Like, do a stream of Cabaret Club to Beta League. Do a stream of, like, Coliseum stuff. Do a stream of, like, just, like, a stream of, like, Majima Construction. Maybe we just alternate streams for a little bit until we get to a point. How many chapters are we into the game? We're in chapter 10. I'm trying to think of the previous games in terms of how many chapters they had. Because Zero, I know, had 17. But I don't remember how many the previous game had. I imagine, like, this isn't the final walk-around thing that we do. So maybe it's just, maybe we can, like, alternate for a little bit, just like we do. Like, we get, like, halfway through this. Like, we beat, like, the next league, maybe the next one after that, because the last two might be longer. We do, like, a bit of the Coliseum stuff. We do a bit of that. Then we do a bit of story, just to try and break it up a bit. And then just, like, once we complete 1, maybe 2 chapters, or, like, whenever we do, like, a big story bit where we get another big runaround thing where more sub-stories appear, we can do, like, those sub-stories and stuff like that, just to try and break it up. Because if I did the next stream as another Cabaret Club thing, it would end up being too much and too tedious. And, yeah, the Platinum training stuff, I have no idea. Because I have to get them up to certain levels even to do that. So it's not even just do one Cabaret Club thing, level them up. Like, I have to alternate back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Unless I wait until the end of it. I could just wait until the end of it and just be like, once they are all max level, or whatever the high enough level is that would get them to do all their Platinum training, I can just go and talk to them over and over again to do that. So I might save the Platinum training till the end of it. based on the fact that QQ wasn't even that super necessary there, I don't even know the platinums are going to be super important for actually winning it and everything like that. Just having high level characters like hostesses will do that. So I think we'll alternate it a bit. Maybe the next session we'll go to the Coliseum and try and do that stuff. I don't know if the Coliseum's going to have like multiple sessions or anything like that. I'm not really sure. But we'll like do that next because I know I have to go there for just some of the other stuff that we've got to do. That's the wrong thing I'm looking at. I'm looking at this thing. There we go. I should probably do some story before I do the Majima Construction thing though, because the last story thing we saw of Majima Construction was him having his ass beaten. And I don't know if he's currently like existing. Or maybe the Majima Construction stuff just won't be affected by that in any capacity, and it will actually be totally fine. But I will end this session by going around and buying a bunch of stuff. There we go. I found some places to buy. Sup, asshole. There we go. Places that you can, it seems like it's places that you can see into that you can buy. There we go. And at some point, I might have to do grinding off camera for money just to try and get all the girls. I mean, like, I'm still like, I still much prefer like 100%ing. Well, not again, they're not 100%ing, but like all major side content I complete. I'm still glad that's the way I'm doing the Yakuza games because there's so much good shit in that side stuff, and it's just more excuses to play more Yakuza, which is just always fun. But we always get to the point in the games where it's just like we try and do all of the side content, and it ends up taking so long to do all of it. We always get to that point. And I feel like that's just going to be a continuation of the series. That is how side content works in a Yakuza game. Is that it can be done one of two ways. It's either it's a little side thing that you come back to every now and then while doing the story and other stuff, or you treat it as a smaller game inside of the game you're already playing. Like the Cabaret Club may as well be another game within Yakuza that we're already playing. It might as well be. Here's Revenge Books. Also, the store's name is Revenge Books. That's fucking sick. Got even more people want to find me. I went to check for stores down here. People really want to hurt the shit out of me right now. What the hell? My granddaughter has a time travel as a plot point. At one point, you travel back in time and someone worthy being heroic spirit uses his own body as a catalyst to summon himself in order to get reinforcement to defeat the villain. Wait. So he is his own servant and his own rider? Or servant and master? What? Is that incest at that point? That sounds like it's incest. Be real, what type of fetish material won't appear across Fable? It is still fun to pile a bike over someone. You know what we desperately need back from Zero? The ability to throw money to not get into street fights. Again, the street fights are fun in this game, and I'm glad that they're here and stuff like that, but sometimes you just want to avoid them because you're trying to do something. They're still fun to do, and I like doing them, but sometimes it's just like, I'm trying to do a thing. Could you please not get in my way right now? Yo! SFT Village. There we go. So is the rest of it going to be up that way or down this way? I don't know. It doesn't show me on the map. Well, this is towards the end. Turtle Hotel, actually, yeah, no, I recognize that. So it is going to be down this street. It is down this street. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I know Turtle Hotel. I didn't realize it had a name. I didn't realize the name was also just Turtle Hotel. I wasn't aware that that was the entirety of what it was called. There's a place. Oop, gotta back away from there. Kimura Soba. Hell yeah. More partners. God, I've got a lot of money now. I feel like I should just go to like the shops and just buy every single healing item they have. So I can just spam them in the middle of combat and stuff like that. I can't pronounce a Japanese word that long. Especially two of them in a row. That's not happening. That's not happening. Turtle Hotel, let's go. Oh wait, a vending machine despawn. I feel bad saying it so often, but then you mentioned something about wanting to avoid fights. But one, activating a vending machine is awkward. running past it and pressing X just doesn't just naturally work. And 2, what if there's not a vending machine near me? Like, the throwing money as I press a button and I avoid a fight, and it, like, shoves them on the ground. That, like, for this, it's like I have to see where a thing is and stuff like that. It exists, and it's possible. I'm just gonna forget it way more often. Speaking of, let's go into here and eat some stuff. Not even anything specifically about here, just I need to eat and I can get some stuff, and I haven't eaten here. So, well, Jesus Christ, that's already 200. Holy fuck. Okay. Okay. Holy shit, the amount of hunger that you need for these places, like, to finish off these places. This is why I need to buy the app stamps and stuff like that. Just buy all of that. There we go. I should probably get some of the hate moves for allies too. Crack the neck open. No. But none of heroes exist outside of time. This is seriously so confusing. Technically, Merlin could not be summoned even though he is worthy of being a servant, due to the fact that he is immortal and imprisoned in Avalon. Oh, so he was the motherfucker. He was the motherfucker who came into Australia with COVID from overseas and caused our second wave in Sydney. That motherfucker. Merlin, you piece of shit. Oh my, I thought that was a, I didn't, damn it. Damn it. Where the fuck am I? I remember this actually. We did a story thing here. I saw a thing over and it was doing that. The joke is that when we had our second wave of COVID in Sydney, it was over Christmas, and the way it started, that like the big thing was that there was a couple from Avalon who were confirmed to have it and were meant to be in lockdown, and they didn't, and then they traveled to a shit ton of shops instead of staying in lockdown. So it's just like the couple from Avalon were like the people who caused it all, and that's the joke, and that's why it's just like when you say that Avalon, I'm just like, oh. Counselor Saiki, you're that muscular fellow from before. My deepest apologies for all my trouble my secretary and I caused you. Weren't you? Wasn't this the creepy dude who was trying to grope someone? I swear that was the dude who was trying to grope someone at some point. Kiryu, no! He can never be summoned in the past due to the fact that he's not born yet, and wait. The fact that not being born yet is the same as being dead? Whoa. Whoa, mind-blowing revelations and explosions there. That's it. You know what that sentence feels like? That sentence feels like, did you know that not being born yet is the same as being dead? Whoa. Oh, Club Sunshine! Hey, look! It actually does exist. Fuck, I didn't realize this place actually existed. There's Club Sunshine, and look! There's the girls on the front. None of them are Carrara, but look. There it is, we found it. Do you want to partner with me? No? Fuck you then. Can't go up those stairs either. Damn it. The newest or youngest heroic spirit worthy of being a servant is Neil Armstrong. Okay, not to hang shit on the guy. Obviously, he went to space and he went to the moon. He's the first person on the moon. And that's a big fucking deal on of itself. And being an astronaut is a big fucking deal on of itself because it's very fucking difficult to do and stuff like that. Not to hang shit on the guy. Is heroic the right word? I guess so. The idea is just like, by the way, you're going to the moon. Literally no one has done this before. While we're aware of a lot of stuff of like how it's going to work and everything, you still have to be prepared for shit to be different and unknown and stuff like that. Problems may occur. You're going into space. Like you have to rely on it. I guess it is still a big fucking deal. I guess you do have to be at least a fair bit of a hero to be willing to go onto the moon without anyone ever being on the moon before. I guess that does make sense. I guess that does make sense now that I think about it. Yeah, I can buy this now, actually. I buy that. Most people who met Melon, including Sam, would agree with calling him a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit. Have you seen him in the Paper Mario games? Fuck. I'm gonna make that a running joke. You can't fucking stop me. Merlin is such a piece of shit in the first Paper Mario, and fuck that guy and I hate him. And he reappears in the other games, and I'm absolutely making it a running joke that I hate his guts every single time I see him. Despite the fact that no one's gonna get that it's a running joke because it was in my Paper Mario series, a series that no one watched, even though it was a very good LP. Fuck you all. And also just the fact that it was years ago, but still though. Still though. I wish it would tell me on the map what these places were when I was inside of them like this. There's a gambling thing in there, but I don't know what the gambling thing in there is until I go out of here. It's casino. It's just a casino. Got it. Okay, Novi Rich, I'll fight you as well. Let's go. He's on the side of good, but he's a troll. Apparently one of the most common magic he used was sending a red phone to this guy to signal to say that dinner was ready. Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I do hate him. That absolutely sounds like the Mario part, the Paper Mario Merlin that I know. I'm pretty sure Thomas Edison is a heroic spirit. So heroic is a super relative term in Fate lore. Relative to what? In what world, relatively, is Edison a hero? Relative to what is he a hero? Being a heroic spirit designed to do with morality. They are basically the peak of human history, good or evil. Jack the Ripper's a heroic spirit. She's not actually human though, but rather collected unconscious desire of all the orphans who died unloved in London. That's not who Jack the Ripper is. That's not who Jack the Ripper is at all. And I didn't mean to hang shit on Neil Armstrong in terms of calling not a hero because he's not like morally good or anything. I didn't mean it in that sense. I'm also meant in the sense of just like he didn't go fight a war or something like that. Not that, you know, wars are and wars aren't inherently good or anything like that, but still. So is the idea, like, when you say, like, is the servant reincarnation of Jack the Ripper collected unconscious desire of all the orphans who died unloved in London? Or was the actual Jack the Ripper who went around murdering sex workers the collected unconscious desire of all the orphans who died unloved in London? That's where I'm confused here. Because if it's the reincarnation, I get it. But if it's not, then I'm like, what the hell? Also, I found Kiwami. There it is. There we go. We have now purchased all the places to partner with our next place. So that place is going to be good when we get there. When we do a next session that actually involves doing the club stuff for this, we can just go straight into it and not have to worry about anything. And that will be good. We might be able to do 2 in 1 session in that case if it's that hard. But it depends on how many times I gotta do it over and over before we get to that and everything. Because it'll be less cutscene introductions, so I have to go buying everything like that. So it will definitely make the process faster and easier. Well, there was a street boss somewhere. Where the fuck is it? East Oakmore, yes, I remember. We should also do that. Generally just because it seems like street bosses are actually, it's not just, oh, a random character spawns that does a thing. Like, they're just a random character. They seem like they're actually designed specific characters because you can recruit them into Marginal Construction. And that's just another thing that will make Marginal Construction even easier. I don't know if I should look up a list of how to get everyone from Marginal Construction. Or if there's like some, because like I can do the sub-stories and stuff to get them and everything, but finding them is going to be the issue. And there might be some like sub-stories that I've done. Okay. I actually wanted to fight you lot because it was a big wide open area, but okay. No, I don't want to use that one. No, none of these scrolls. Actually, didn't I get like a new bat or something from this? I swear I got something else. Tonfers! I haven't used. I know I have used Ton for. Actually, no, it's the Color Stick something enough. Bam! Yeah, no, I have used this one. Yeah. You know, it's the Color Stick one that I haven't used. I don't have Color Sticks on me. I don't believe. I don't think I bought it off the dude. Yeah, no Color Sticks there. Damn! Damn! Oh, modded stove. Actually, equip that. Fuck. Fuck. Equip. Go to the modded stove. How do I use menus? Modded stove. Heat move with it. Yeah! It says it broke it. Yeah, no, it just goes down to 0 uses, so I can still repair it. There we go. There we go. Thomas Edison and Face hilarious. Every president is worthy of being a heroic spirit. Ugh. But they're individually weak. Instead, they focus all their power and go into Edison. He is the Prezi King of America. He may demand his employees work 50 hours a day, but he will be there working alongside them the entire time. Oh, so he's Sakurai. Oh, sick burn on Masahiro Sakurai, who I genuinely worry about both himself and the health of all of his workers. Because he was talking about how... What? An email? Oh, okay. I have an email from Granny White now? Okay. What? Okay. Okay. That just happened. But, yeah, like... Because Sakurai was talking about a thing of just like, oh, we've gotten to a point now where everything's like, you know, kind of calmed down, settled down with Smash and everything. So we're now only working 5 days a week. And I'm just like, for fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. Like, Smash Ultimate's fun and everything everything like that. But oh my god, it's absolutely a game made under crunch. Like, you hear about how much Sakurai works, and I highly doubt that there's a lot of people under him who aren't working the same amount of hours. Whether it's him making him do... I don't know what his actual job is in terms of that stuff. Like, I don't know how much he's a manager role to tell other people how much to work or anything like that. I don't know if that's specifically his role there, so I don't know whether it would be him or anything else like that. But I do feel like just him naturally working that many hours and being, like, the director of the game definitely puts that expectation on other people that they should probably be doing close to that. So I have this weird feeling that a lot of other staff on Smash Ultimate are probably working fuck tons of hours a week as well and everything like that. Howdy, Kazu-chan. How you doing? Scooted my butt back to Sotenbori over near Bishamon Bridge now. I'm loving every second of it. People are so happy. Plus, you get real good bargains at the shops. Why don't you swing by? You helped me when I was up in Kamurocho, so now it's my turn to be helping you. Huh. Sounds like Granny White's waiting for me over on Bishamon Bridge. I should stop by when I have the time. Part 1. Okay, we now have multiple new sub-stories with this girl. So if I wait, go to my completion list. How many other sub-stories could possibly be left? Okay, so that's gonna cover those ones. That's gonna cover all those ones. Okay, so she's gonna have 3 of those. That'll get us to like having 20 left. And there's a couple that I haven't completed yet. Okay. Yo, what's up, buddy? Hey. You wouldn't happen to be the one everyone's talking about, would you? The one that's supposedly beaten everyone half to death around here? If you're the real deal, then why don't you come try me for size? I, Nagabuchi the Skunda, am several cuts above the rest and ready to kick some ass. Come at me, cunt. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I'm gonna rip out your lungs. Oh, that was a friendly fire, what the fuck? There are actually several Jack the Rippers that... What? One is a faceless man who's actually unsure if he's Jack the Ripper, then... Just told me he was Jack the Ripper. Ow, fuck, I wasn't blowing the right way. Oh, or to someone who was similar enough that he was summoned by mistake. The better known one is an orphan girl who was given form by all the children and abandoned by their parents. Why is there multiple Jack the Rippers? This series is so confusing. I hope you're aware of how confusing Fate sounds. I hope you're aware that this series sounds incredibly confusing. Not that I'm not kind of into it by how absurd the descriptions that you're giving me sound, but still. But still though, it sounds absurd. Come on, I was mashing triangle as hard as I fucking could there. Come on. Come on. There it is. Ugh, ugh. There we go. I didn't even mean to parry that. I do appreciate that you can omnidirectional parry, so it is quite useful. Oh my god, goddammit. It is quite useful to block when you're not facing them. Ow. Not that I'm using that technique right now very well. Oh, goddammit. I'm never prepared for when they grab me to actually do. Let me grab you. Goddammit. Ow. Fucking goddammit. I was trying to get a fist reversal that time. Nope. Game said no. I'm so bad at heat moves in this game. They feel way harder than they did in Kiwami or Zero. Fuck. Ugh, yeah! Breakfall kick. I remembered I had that one. I've also got to remember, I do have relentless blows and like full combo speed right now. So if someone's blocking me, I'll actually start punching faster and possibly break through their block way easier. I've got to remember that I also have this. There's also just an option that I have. There we go. Just parry that all the time, and then it works. It's more about the legend than the reality. For example, Siegert and Siegfried, one's a Norse legend, the other's the German version of the same legend, but they're both different servants. You're summoning people from the past, but it doesn't even have to be the actual people. Again, this series is so confusing. It's so confusing. Never thought I'd be the one getting cut down at the size. What a crazy-ass world. This, my good man, is to commemorate your triumph over Nagafuji the Skunda. No, don't hesitate. Just take it. Just a knife. Fuck your knife. Fuck your knife. Yo, you want to work for me, though? No? Fuck you, then. Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impala. And it's the car. Sorry, that's just a joke that I fucking love to death for no reason. Because it's not even funny. Hey, random person. Were you a sub-story? I don't even remember.
Kiryu-san.
Oh, you're Kirigawa. Okay, now I remember you, yes. You know me from Mars Fighters. Fly broke, man. If I don't scrap together 3 yen fast, Minami's I was gonna shave my head clean bald. No, you can't tell. But I got a damn good bod too. All the ladies at sex shops tell me so at least. Anyway, you got a job for me? There you go. I do. I do have a job for you. Vlad the Impala has an ability to turn into a vampire because of the inspiration from vampires. By having no such power when he was alive. Fun fact, if he's summoned in the home country of Romania, he's basically invincible. Why does being summoned in Romania make him invincible? How does that even work? What? Because his legend is just so strong in Romania that he becomes stronger? This series is weird. This series is weird. Like, ever since you've started telling me about this stuff, I'm understanding certain posts on Twitter way more, and then I'm overthinking other ones way more and getting more confused. Because now that I have any amount of context, I'm now overthinking the little crumbs that I get on Twitter of people talking about Fate, and I'm just like, my brain is gonna explode. Well, I'm in the exact opposite end of the city that I want to be. Cool. Fucking sick. There we go. I'm going here because next session is going to be Colosseum, and I'm just figure I'll go to the Colosseum now so I don't have to spend the first 10 minutes of the next session going to the Colosseum and getting distracted by everything that's going to happen on the way to the Colosseum. Because that happens to me a lot, where I just get distracted and just be like, ooh, let me buy these things. Ooh, let me get fucking acupuncture and shit like that. There's no sub-stories other than the 2 I've already started here, right? I don't think so. No, it's just that. Okay, we should be good in that regard then. Because Romania is the one country where he's considered a hero instead of a monster. Heracles being summoned in Greece or Chuchulaim being summoned in Ireland would receive a similar boost. Ah, gotcha. So many specifics to this whole summoning business. I dig it. Again, I dig it. I dig what you're telling me. It's just wild and very difficult to keep a track of all of it. Wait, did I say a thing? Oh no, I saw. Oh no, so Marjam fine. Marjam fine. He had the shit beaten out of him, but he's good now. He's good. He's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He's good. He's really quick to recover. That kid. He's really good. I was pronounced Chu's name right. I've heard the name before. That's why. That's the only reason why. There's a key somewhere here. Where the fuck is it? Or is it down at the bottom? Tell me here. Oh, you! Yeah. Hello. How do you gonna take them 3 musketeers, Kiryu-san? Kind of offended. Why didn't you give me a ring? Just kidding. I never got to thank you for all that Black Thunder business. Let me join the fight. I'll more than make up for what you did. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. There it is. There's the key. It was at the top. Gotcha. Oh my goodness. Hiccups. Hiccups. So many hiccups. Is there anything else to do in Purgatory at the moment other than this? Because before there was like casinos and stuff. I'm wondering if it's just the Colosseum this time around. And I can go in the other doors, but the other doors aren't telling me anything. What? You know this place changed hands recently? He knew it as a real sicko. It's the same dialogue as when we were first coming down here and learning them. Ooh, Majima's controlling everything. I still think like they included a backstory bit to just be like, yo, we're gonna give Majima some backstory on how he actually got to control this place. And the backstory is the florist was just like, yo, I'll give you information that you desperately want if you take over this entire fucking thing for me. And I'm just like, I don't get this. That doesn't seem like a very good explanation. Like, he didn't buy it, he didn't do anything, he was just given it and stuff like that. Also, I've got to say, I don't like gambling. I don't like going to casinos. I don't actually like the act of gambling with money and stuff like that. The mind games behind gambling and everything like that, I can appreciate all of that, and I've done that, and I've like enjoyed stuff like that. The actual money drive behind it is just so averse to what I enjoy, though, that I can't do that. But I will say this, and I've always thought this from when I was a fucking kid. Oh my god, are casino aesthetics like super my thing, and I kind of hate it, but also I love it. Like poker chips, dice, cards, the lights and the tables and everything that they have. Like when you get to like Casino Night Zone in Sonic or anything like that, or you get to those casino themed levels in video games, I'm always a sucker for that shit. I always love the casino themed stuff. I wish my asshole of a cunt of a father didn't get to keep all this shit when I moved out of his house when I was younger, but like, there was this, I'm just gonna go on a side tangent here while we end the episode. There was this, big, at the Easter show, which is like a big festival, like, it's basically like the only carnival that we really get into. Like, you get the little ones, but in terms of like full-on carnival kind of things like the States has, we really only have it at Easter, and it's the big Royal Easter show, and it's fucking enormous when they have it. Like, it's an absolutely gigantic festival, and things like that. Well, when we do have it. But there was this sideshow that every year called the Poker Roll Down, where you'd roll billiard balls down the end of a table, and you'd have to land these billiard balls inside of these holes at the end. And you got 5 billiard balls, and every ball that you landed it in represented a card. And it would range from like 10 to king and stuff like that. And basically, you'd roll your 5 balls down, and whatever 5 balls they landed in, that was your hand in like normal like 5-draw poker and stuff like that. And the big thing with that sideshow out of any other sideshow, and it's the big reason why it was the best fucking sideshow in the entire place, was if you've been to carnivals and stuff like that, and you've been to the carnival games, you might be familiar with the general like process of how the prize works. You go, if you win a small prize, you get a small prize. If you get 2 of those small prizes, you can trade it for a bigger prize. You get 2 of those prizes, you can trade it for a big one. And the idea is that you have to win a shitload of the little prizes to get to the really big ones. And there's a shitload of games that are there like that as well. There's also some where it's just the hyper skill things, which they've rigged completely in their favor, of just like throw the ball at the cans. If you knock all the cans down, you get 1 big prize and everything like that. And that's how most carnival games work like that. Poker Roll Down was different because every time it was played, someone was guaranteed to win one of the big prizes. They only had gigantic prizes. And I mean like, I was a kid when I did this. Like, last time I went was mid-teenagers. So I don't know how big it is. But, like, I would say probably, like, this big as a plushie would be, like, the average size of it. I know some of them were bigger because I had some of them. Because the way that would work is, I think they had, like, 16 people. They'd have 16 people all play at once. And they were competing against each other. And it was $5 to enter. So you'd have 16 people all roll it at once. Whoever got the best hand won. And you won the biggest prize. So it was a fan-fucking-tastic sideshow, because someone was guaranteed to win every time. Like, you didn't have to win a bunch of little times to get something big. You had to win once, and you got your big thing. Someone was guaranteed to get it every time, and because someone was guaranteed to get it every time, people would flood to it and always go to it. And because they needed such a full table to do it, for one go of, like, 16 or it was like 12 or 16 tables, they get $5 off each. They're getting quite a bit of money per one. They can easily afford to give one of those big ones away every single time. It's a fantastic fucking system, and I don't know why I've never seen any other sideshow steal the idea. But the point of the story in terms of the casino aesthetics stuff that I like and everything like that is, I mean, I went to that sideshow, like I went to the Easter show with my dad several years in a row. Every single year we would go, and every single year this Poker Roll Down would be there and we'd give it a go. Over the course of a couple of years, we got to a point where trying it 2 or 3 times a year, we got to a point where we were starting to learn techniques, watch other people how they do it, and we'd get to a point where we could pretty consistently get to the point where we were getting like either like a straight or a royal flush or like a 4-pair or something like that. We were getting to the point where we could pretty consistently get a very good hand. Obviously, the best hand's royal flush, and royal flush, the way it was set up on the table was, I believe, the exact full back row. I think that was the foil. The way they had it set up was royal flush was the entire back row, or it might have been one entire row down that way. I don't quite remember that exact part, but it was set up something like that. I can't quite remember I can't remember how the royal flush hands was, but yeah. But like, obviously that was the best one. But like, we learned a couple hands there. If you rolled the balls in specific ways, specific techniques, you could do that. So we got to the point where we're fucking fantastic at it. And the great thing was they had so many prizes that were just like a stuffed plushie card, and the cards were probably this tall. Like, it's hard for me to get it on camera. If you see the last session of Yakuza and I grabbed the fuck room poster, it's definitely bigger than that. And again, I was a kid when it was happening, but I know it's bigger than that because I remember how tall it was compared to the ladder next to my bed, and yeah, it would be taller than that shit. But they had like giant cards of ace of every suite for that. They had poker chips of like different value amounts. They had giant dice that were like, the poker chips weren't as tall. They were probably about this big, but they were like big round ones. They had dice that were like 6-sided massive plush dice that were about that big. And just over the course of several years, we got like a whole stack. We got one of every one of the ace ones. We got ones of like all the poker chip ones of like every value amount. And we had like, I think we had one of every colored dice they had. Just over the years, we just managed to get all these things. And it was fantastic. And I'm so upset that when I moved out of my dad's house, it wasn't one of the things I got to keep. I've been tempted over the years, but now that I'm talking about, I'm so tempted to look online and say that's the kind of thing you can buy. Because those giant plushie things, I bet you can just fucking buy those things. Whether they still make specifically poker card ones or anything like that, I have no idea. But they were fucking sick. They were really cool. I think the poker cards, they weren't plush inside because they were pretty solid. I wonder if they may have been styrofoam with a padding on the outside. Because I think if you would fold that, like, because we could tell, like, they were bendy and floppy, like a little bit bendy and a little bit floppy and everything like that. But if you went to try and bend them too far, it would start giving you a lot of resistance. And I do think if you pushed, like, bent them the whole way down, they would snap, kind of thing. So they were pretty solid things. Even just the cards, I would really like those things back. I should look and see if I can buy those things. If I ever do buy them and I'm still streaming Yakuza specifically while it's happening, I'll line them up behind me. Because I've got the money now where if I want those types of things, I just fucking buy it because I'm irresponsible with money. That's why I try not to think about things that I want too often, because I will just go and fucking buy it. Anyway, oh, sorry, you sent another message. I didn't read just now, sorry. I'm about to end the stream once I read this message and everything like that, because we'll do the Coliseum next time, but still. I just wanted to get that story out while I saw a casino, and I just remembered it, because I know I wouldn't remember it for next stream. Another fun fact, the pirate Francis Drake is another servant that has a different gender in the Fate series than our own. It is also implied they might actually be Queen Elizabeth I who ran away from the throne and became a pirate instead. Badass. Fuck yes. Hell yeah. I can't wait to do pirate LPs. Because I kind of may or may not have bought a pirate outfit specifically to do pirate LPs. And like practice a pirate voice and everything like that for Captain Rumderberg Plays games, and do like pirate themed LPs for games that are pirate themed. I can't wait to do that, but unfortunately Shantae 1's not on Switch yet. I've literally just been waiting for that. That's gonna be fun. Hot though, I'll have to exclusively stream those in winter because it'll be so much hotter because it's a giant fucking coat. But I'm excited for that. Black Flag, oh, Donkey Kong like Returns and Tropical Freeze. I'm sure there's other pirate-themed games. If I was streaming and doing facecam and had that outfit and everything during Sea of Thieves, it would have been perfect, but I'm not going to go back to that now to do that. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here because I'm rambling at this point. I've literally just been rambling for half an hour while I got to this Coliseum and then continued rambling once I got to the Coliseum. On the next session, stream, something, whatever, we're going to be doing Coliseum stuff. I don't know how much we'll have to do here to get that stuff. The idea is, like, I know I need to go here because Kamaki's here. He said this is where he was going. If we want further training or practice, we've got to beat him. The next acupuncture thing says we've got to go through here as well. So maybe it might be a combination of just, like, doing Coliseum and acupuncture and trying to get different things like that. That'll be the next one. I don't... Because last time we did this, the Coliseum, Like in Zero, I don't think there was any progress or anything tied to it. There was nothing we needed to do the Colosseum for. But in Kiwami, there wasn't specifically sub-stories, but there was the sub-stories that were learning the dragon style and the Nakamaki stuff. And like getting all of the dragon style things was all the Colosseum stuff. That's why we had to do it so much. So I'm curious if in this one it's just beat Kamaki and then we don't have to do anything else. Or whether in the stats that we see over here, it mentions more technique primers. And I'm wondering if maybe you can buy those for some of these from here. Like if you get enough rewards and stuff, you can get them from here. So that might also be what that is. So we'll have to look into that. Oh, so I didn't get Essence of Lotus Spear and Essence of Kali Sticks for actually having paint boost of those. I should probably get a Spear and Kali Sticks so I can actually do that stuff. Because I've so ignored that stuff in previous games. I should probably focus on it now. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Next session, Colosseum. So, until then, this is version 2. Signing out.